Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge Stanley Parable. Nice, das ist nice. Als wir beim letzten Mal die Line gefunden haben. Sollen wir kurz leise, bitte? Wir haben noch ganz viele Entscheidungen offen. Also richtig viele. Also, wir können mal kurz überlegen, was haben wir noch nicht gemacht? Wir können noch mal zum Chef gehen. Weil da habe ich noch was gesehen, da gab es noch eine andere Tür. Guckt euch unbedingt die vorigen Parts an. Und wenn ihr da schon mal seid, lasst doch ein Like und ein Abo da, wenn ihr schon mal dabei seid. Würde mir sehr helfen. Vielen Dank dafür. Genau, das will ich runter. Kommt hier der Wahnsinn. Hier. Da sind wir nach hier gegangen, aber was, wenn man nach hier geht? Ey, ich habe das Gefühl, Geld ist zum Stehlen, aber nicht unsers natürlich. Sätze Baby Pearl. Was? Den letzten Satz verstehe ich nicht. Nix. Okay. Das haben wir schon mal gesehen. Vielleicht auf dem Monitor noch was? Nee. Nein. Ich will nicht da rein.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
wir können auch mal einen
of
falschen
any
Code
human
eingeben.
life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf. Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Einfach so.
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
Was ist da hinten? Das ist die Tür. Abgeschlossen. Hier kommen wir jetzt wieder nach unten, aber da möchte ich gar nicht hin. Warte mal, man kann auch nach oben fahren. Oder wir fahren erst nach unten und dann nach oben. Ich habe nochmal drauf gedrückt. Was zu sehen. Oh, jetzt kann man nach oben fahren. Los geht's.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Gute Frage. Was könnte da passiert sein? Vielleicht alles, vielleicht nichts. Und es ist nix. Oder wir müssen ja rausgehen. Okay.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got
Zurück in den
onto the
Aufzug.
elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office
Okay, ich
again.
mal machen.
This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have. An incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Oh, jetzt können wir nach unten fahren. Nachdem er seinen Dialog beendet hat.
Incredible.
Ich würde sagen, wir fahren jetzt noch mal ein bisschen.
Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Nein, wieder auch.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
Lass mich raten, das ist das Boss's Office. Nein. Ich möchte zurück in den Aufzug.
Oh my God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
Oh mein Gott. Cut, bis es weitergeht. Okay, es geht weiter.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Nein! Oh mein Gott. Warum? Wer würde das wollen? Okay.
All right.
Ja.
I have fully... Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate?
Oh mein Gott, das wird für immer passieren.
Sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is.
Ihr merkt
The
jetzt, was
fresh
passiert.
air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
Und was könnte hier wohl sein? Vielleicht ein gruseliger Korridor. Und was ist oben? Vielleicht das Boss-Office? Er sagt gar nichts mehr dazu.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I,
Huh?
we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to
Ja,
guess,
was könnte da
that's
wohl
the real
sein?
thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go.
Vielleicht das
It's so
Boss-Office.
precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Die Spannung zerstört
There we
mich.
go. Isn't this so much
Gas.
more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley.
Ja.
What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the... Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but... Well, I've gathered a little press conference for you.
Oh, eine
So that you can
Pressekonferenz.
talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
Oh, es hat sich was verändert. Dann mal los.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press
All
conference
eyes on
should be just
Stanley.
around the corner here somewhere.
The guy who went to Mars. Live on stage. World peace, baby.
Ah,
Stage door.
Here it is, just through this door.
Okay. World's first irgendwas mit Maschinen.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of
Ach,
surprise in
427 ist unsere
storytelling
Büronummer.
and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart.
Gut.
I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Was geht's? Da sind so viele Leute. Was passiert nun? Was? Warum? Wir waren einmal im Rampenlicht.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Der Text hat sich geändert. But es ist ein New Content. Was hinter dieser Tür ist, erfahren wir beim nächsten Mal. Ich sag tschüss, bis zur nächsten Folge. Ciao.